And now to NDTV's brand new series in the run-up to Ratan Tata's retirement on the 28th of this month. We begin with a look at the empire he created and the legacy he leaves behind.
As India's corporate brand ambassador, Ratan Tata gets ready to retire on December 28th this year at age 75, he leaves a $100 billion group in the hands of Cyrus Mistry, 31 years his junior. Ratan Tata has been the chairman of Tata Sons, the promoter holding company of the Tata Group, since 1991, but has been with the group for 50 years. Ratan Tata's legacy is thought to be a drive to conquer the world, given the massive global footprint of the group, a feat achieved with integrity, grace, and with his unique brand of articulate humor.
Ratan has contributed tremendously ever since he took over as chairman of the Tata Group, and over the years he has globalized the Tata Group. He has put it on the global map very successfully. The size of the group has also expanded very considerably.
Ratan Tata is the adoptive great-grandson of Tata Group founder Jamshedji Tata. His father, Naval Tata, has been adopted from the family of a distant relative by Jamshedji's childless younger son. Tata's parents separated in the mid-1940s when Ratan was 7 and his younger brother Jimmy was 5 years old. Many years later, Naval Tata took a second wife, Simone, and fathered another son, Noel Tata, whom many expected to be the successor to his half-brother. Ratan Tata passed out of Cathedral School in South Mumbai and did an advanced management program from Harvard Business School in 1975. He then started his career in the Tata Group in 1962. He first became a director at Nelco, a consumer electronics company which he turned around. In 1981, Ratan Tata succeeded JRD Tata as chairman of Tata Industries. When Ratan Tata took over finally as chairman in 1991, the move was heavily criticized as elitist and dynastic, but the growth of the group has proved detractors wrong. After taking over, Tata's first job was to see that many of the group's stalwarts, who were well past their retirement age, hung up their boots. After a process of consolidation, Tata went on a global buying spree, which started with the acquisition of Tetley by Tata Tea in 2000, followed by deal-making across group companies, and unlocking of shareholder value through the listing of TCS in 2004. Then the total market capitalization of the group crossed the 100,000 crore mark, and the group acquired the highest market capitalization amongst all business houses in the country. The revenues under Ratan Tata's leadership have grown from 49,000 crores to 475,000 crores over the last 10 years, with roughly half of this coming from abroad. From tea to steel and cars to hotels, technology to salt, brand Tata touches everyone's lives in more ways than one. The group contributes 3% to overall corporate tax in India and a whopping 5% to excise duty.
Certainly not a foreign company. It will always be an Indian company with an important international footprint. I would like to see it be considered as an international company of Indian origin.
Cyrus Mistry has a tough road ahead, given Tata's slew of acquisitions which have had a mixed performance. The debt on Tata's books is $26 billion, which is skewed towards the weaker companies, namely telecom, steel, power and hotels are heavily indebted, while TCS and Tata Motors are considered to be the only sound companies at this point. And what will the 75-year-old bachelor Ratan Tata do post-retirement? No one seems to really know the man, who has kept a safe distance from political parties and criticizes crony capitalism. He is polite, soft-spoken and almost reclusive, a qualified architect and licensed pilot. But he wears other hats, like being on the boards of global companies like Mitsubishi and JP Morgan Chase, apart from being a member of Dr. Manmohan Singh's Council on Trade and Industry. It's hard to think of the Tata Group without the tall figure that is Ratan Tata, the face and persona of a brand deeply rooted in all our lives and now globally as well. No doubt, big shoes for Cyrus Mistry to fill in the coming years. In Mumbai, Devna Vora for NDTV Profit.
Clearly an inspiring figure, not just for industry but also for all of us here in the country. But let's move on to some national news.